A distant splashing sound broke the tranquility, and Sarah's heart raced as she followed the noise. As she approached the river, her breath hitched in her throat. There, struggling against the current, was a dog. Its fur, matted and soaked, clung to its frail body, and Sarah could see the desperation in its eyes. A heavy weight was tied to the animal, dragging it down, making each feeble attempt to swim seem futile. Time seemed to slow as she processed the scene before her. Without a second thought, Sarah plunged into the water, the coldness shocking her system. She swam toward the struggling creature, her heart pounding with urgency. The dog's eyes widened as she reached it, and in that moment, they shared an unspoken connection, a plea for help. When she finally grasped the dog, she felt the rope that bound it, and her stomach twisted. The other end was tethered to a heavy bag filled with stones, a cruel device meant to ensure the dog would never surface again. Gritting her teeth, she worked to untie the rope, her fingers fumbling in the frigid water. The dog, sensing her intent, clung to her as if it knew she was its last hope. With a final heave, Sarah freed Bella from her watery prison. They emerged onto the riverbank, gasping for breath. The dog collapsed at her feet, exhausted but alive. Sarah's heart swelled with relief and determination. She scooped Bella into her arms and raced to the nearest veterinary clinic, praying that time hadn't run out for the poor creature. At the clinic, the veterinarian examined Bella with a mix of concern and compassion. Sarah watched anxiously as the doctor worked, learning that Bella had been through hell. The vet explained that the dog had likely changed owners multiple times, each one leaving their mark, both physical and emotional. The revelation hit Sarah hard. How could someone be so cruel? As Bella began her recovery, Sarah found herself returning to the clinic daily, bringing treats and spending time with the dog. Bella's spirit slowly began to shine through her weary eyes, and Sarah felt a bond forming between them. But the weight of what had happened still hung in the air. The police had been alerted, and they were investigating the case of Bella's abuse. Days passed, and the investigation led to a couple known for their neglect of animals. The police had gathered enough evidence to suspect them, but proving their guilt would take time. Sarah felt a mix of anger and helplessness. How could anyone do such a thing? She vowed to see justice served for Bella,